सबसे पहले सबको अभिनंदन, सब एस्टीम्ड स्पीकर और ट्रेड बंधु जो हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं इन a big number, many thanks to all of them, and I pray to God all of us are safe, जान है तो जहान है. So I'll straight away come to my job, First I'll request that Mr. Naveen, Dr. Hardik, please play the video of this. Before that, I'll just like to put it in context. Mr. Naveen Goyal, he is he represents Panchanan International, which is a reputed distribution house from New Delhi. He is a professional by education and he is highly skillful and experienced, having hands-on experience actually across all the verticals. He started as a retailer, he is into distribution. Today he is also successfully handling, I think, Benetton's e-commerce business also. So, Dr. Hardik, please play Naveen ji ka video.
Yes, sir.
If we just first analyze what are the reasons why a customer comes to the store, so one is the impulse buying and the other is the need-based buying. These have been two reasons primarily which the customer has been coming. Maybe, I mean, of course, it can only be a guesstimate that tomorrow a need may arise. As of right now, already the need is there that the customer might be looking for, say, protective gears. Not exactly the PPE kits, but maybe if some technology can come in the garment industry. Of course, when the breakthrough would come, nobody knows. I'm not a technical person, so can't elaborate as to whether the teams are working on that or not. But yes, if the industry can come up with, say, antibacterial products, antibacterial garments or undergarments, just the way we had wrinkle-free trousers and all that. If any such technical breakthrough happens, so that maybe that becomes an additional and a more compelling reason for the customer to come. I mean, if the customer can be classified into multiple layers, I mean, we all know that it's a pyramid. So for some customers whose incomes might be affected, they might be giving it a less priority to go for the additional new shop, new purchases. For the customers who are comparatively less affected or maybe not affected, for them, that may be business as usual or the life as usual. And again, there is a fear factor to what extent the fear psychosis is there in the mind of the customer. Again, each and every customer will be behaving, differently in different circumstances. Adding new products and at the same time communicating it to the customer that yes, this new product is available. And the customer would not be coming just for checking up as to what is new available. So even right now, in the parts of the country where the stores have opened or in our territory, the customer is coming when there is a need for it, and his ticket size is higher than what he had been normally buying. So the impulse buying or what we call as a window shopping concept is simply not there. So when a customer is coming to the shop, he is coming with a specific agenda. Obviously, face mask, there's a lot of talk in the industry already. I think most of the brands have already made or in the pipeline, the productions are about to land. So obviously, that is one category which is a must-have for every garment retailer. On top of that, most of the retailers already must be doing loungewears. In the times of lockdown, the loungewear segment has seen a huge jump. The moment the store started happening, this category is seen as good as a revenge buying sort of. And the more innovative we are, of course, subject to the space constraints that we have in our showroom. But as we see that the contraction has to take time, we have to concentrate on the requirement of the customer and his mindset at this particular point of time, which is going to last for at least 3 to 6 months. I personally feel most of our garment retailers are already selling them, maybe with a comparatively lesser emphasis, so the emphasis on that needs to be increased. The range has to be wider and bigger, because that is as good as an FMCG product kind of a scenario, which is neutral of seasonality or so. The traction for that is already existing, and we need, the industry needs to focus higher on that. Though gurus are supposed to be the gurus and we as Sishyas are supposed to follow them, but one query which I think comes naturally to the mind is that though the situation is changing every day, but what can be the reasonable time frame in which we can see that our garment industry can expect to be reasonably broadly equal to what our pre-COVID levels were?
So very quickly, I like to summarize what Naveenji said, that let's try to draw a kind of a pyramid in terms of what kind of sufferings the consumer had. Moderate, very little, or acute one, that would determine
एनालिस्ट के बाद शब्द
both the new aspiration of the customer as well as the level of spending they will have. We move on to now second, which is Mr. Anurag Singla, who happens to be President SIGA Bangalore. I'll quickly put it in context. He is managing partner Creative Garment, beside being head of SIGA Bangalore, which is an association, domestic garment manufacturer. He is very well connected with trade, both as in association head as well as with his distribution channel within manufacturing and retail community. I guess across Kerala and Telangana, he's hands-on. Dr. Hardik, please play second video of Anurag Singh.
Yes, sir.
As far as retailers are concerned in interiors, where market is already open, they are having fair enough good business, no problem. चल रहा है, कम है, 50-60% है, but it's not that कि सब मर गए, वो वाला बात नहीं। सवाल रिटेलर्स के लिए ये प्रोडक्ट की बात है, वो एक आजकल फैशन स्टेटमेंट बनता जा रहा है। जो भी मैं नई मास्क देख रहा हूँ, उसके अंदर नई स्टाइल आ रही है। So this is the only product which can be added. So now, as far as mask is concerned, yes, definitely this is a new product for us, which already retailers have started adding into the wardrobe, into the shelf, and it's moving pretty good. As far as other products, active wear and lounge wear, certainly ये 2-2.5 महीने जो जिंदगी गई है वो इन्हीं पे गई है। कई महीने से लोग अभी तक पैंट और शर्ट में नहीं है, वो सब लाउंज वियर और बरमूडाज एंड टी शर्ट में ही है। उसकी सेल इंक्रीज हुई है और अभी इसकी सेल और कंटिन्यू अच्छी करेगी। तो घबराहट लोगों में जरूर है, लेकिन मुझको ऐसा नहीं लगता है कि बहुत लंबे समय तक इसका कोई रिटेल के अंदर कस्टमर के फुटफॉल पे फर्क पड़ने वाला है। दिस इज हार्डली, अगर ये लॉकडाउन के बाद में जो कंडीशन है, अगर इसी पेस के ऊपर कंट्रोल होता रहा, बहुत ज्यादा सब्सटेंशियल कोविड के केस नहीं बढ़े, तो आई थिंक अगस्त से व्यापार नॉर्मल सी में आ जाए। सर गुरु मंत्र से गुरु मंत्र लिया जाए, वो क्या सजेस्ट करते हैं आज के पोजीशन में, आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू दैट।
Very quickly, what Anurag ji was trying to say, the underlying message is that fear is overdone and nothing prevails forever, and this we shall also pass on this phase, So let's stay poised, the life is beyond COVID-19 also. Then I'll try to now go to level next, Third in the row is Mr. Rajesh Sarogi. Rajesh ji, he represents Sarogi Super Sales, Gandhinagar, Delhi. He is a very super successful wholesaler covering to thousands of retailers nationally. Rajesh ji is absolutely grounded and a smart thinking brain. Dr. Hardik, please play Rajesh Sarogi ji ka third video.
प्रोडक्ट अभी आने वाले समय में मास्क है। मास्क की बहुत क्वांटिटी अभी जा रही है, ऑल ओवर इंडिया से जा रही है। कई अपने छोटे छोटे डोमेस्टिक में छोटे छोटे मैन्युफैक्चर तैयार हो गए हैं, ये क्योंकि हर घर में 5 से 7 आदमी मेंबर होते हैं और यूज एंड थ्रो वाला मेंबर हर बंदे को कम से कम अगर एक हफ्ते की बात करें तो उसे 3 से 4 मास्क 5 मास्क पर बंदे को चाहिए। खासकर जो घर में पहनने वाली जो चीजें हैं, हाफ पैंट, बरमूडा, टी शर्ट, पैजामे। मेरा क्वेश्चन एक गेटू वाले जो अपने राम बाबू हैं, उनसे ये पूछना था कि इस समय बहुत ज्यादा वगैरह में जो उनके स्टोर हैं, तो तूफान से जो उनको कुछ प्रॉब्लम उड़ीसा जो उनमें जिनके रिटेल के बड़े बड़े शोरूम हैं, वहाँ पे इफेक्ट बहुत ज्यादा आया होगा। तो उनको इस परेशानी को झेलने के लिए वो क्या कर पाए या आगे उनका क्या प्लानिंग इस तरह के छोटे मोटे क्वेश्चन थे।
Quickly interpreting what Rajesh ji said, mask, mask, mask. He said India has around 1.3 billion population. Mask is, as Bobby ji said, is the need of the hour, very critical. And most of it is, as of now, is unreusable, That means 1.3 crore into the requirement at daily level, and in the case of warrior, into X value, the power of X. So that means mask is going to be the most selling items for next couple of months as long as COVID-19 prevails. Now I move on to fourth The fourth one is Mahesh Badulaji. He represents Preston Apparel, which is an agency house from Telangana, Hyderabad. And he also is an active member of GGW, which is Government Association out of Telangana. And he is representing successfully Classic Polo, most of the corporates, Trigger Jeans from the house of KG Denim. He used to represent ITC erstwhile. They used to have John's Player. Now it has been sold out to Reliance Trends and so forth. And he's again a man who has got, I think, over 2.5 decades this, And also since he is from the association side, actually he wears don both as an aerial view as well as dealing with corporate house, He is immensely experienced. Can I request Dr. Hardik to play fourth video, Mahesh Badula?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. See, as of now, the customer doesn't find any reason to come and shop other than anything in terms of innerwear or anything in terms of loungewear, which he is trying to relax at home and then work. But in our trade, that is not the case. So they are majority, most of them are there in the house only. But since the markets have opened up now, they have independently been coming to office. So in this case, it may take some more time for people to really shop for clothes. Because there is no social gatherings happening, there are no friends meeting up, so it may take some more time. See, as of now, in fact, what is more interesting for consumers is absolutely really not known because the consumers haven't started really coming out to the market. Now, the online shopping has been opened up now. So it may take some more time for people to really move in because we found that the retail has improved in between when they opened up in Telangana. For a matter of around a week's time, the sale had actually picked up well. And then later we found that it's dropped very much low. And now we see this weekend sale picking up due to some consumer promos. Because as of now, the sanitizers or masks or whichever things, disinfectant we're talking about. MNC now, and they have to add up mask along with their other products now. For example, if they're selling a shirt, they have to add a mask along with it. So this will be an added advantage so that at least it will match. It doesn't when they wear something in black or something in colorful clothes which are wearing, they wear a mask of white color, it will certainly look very funny. So that could be an added advantage for people to sell through by selling these masks. You still find that people have not taken masks so seriously. They are having it, but they are keeping it half down. The nose is out. So it doesn't serve the purpose at all. They just for the purpose of wearing it, and then for a fear of tourists not catching them or finding them, they are just trying to wear a mask. And even the people who are known to each other, they are trying to avoid masks because they are not feeling comfortable because of the weather or whatever it is reason. They are not really feeling comfortable wearing a mask. So it depends. People are as of now, it has become a trend now to wear a mask. So it will certainly add up to say. So Kushlani could be a right person whom I can talk to.
Ask, please ask.
Because the industry is facing a lot of, new things. In fact, as a manufacturer, how is he really coping up with all these anomalies which are in the trade or the market? How does he really foresee the future of things, how it will turn up?
I will like to come back to Kamal ji after my fifth. After I play my fifth video, because the question has been asked directly to Kamal ji. But as of now, I'll quickly try to interpret what he said. that situation is very precarious. But what he has highlighted is that when the sales post-lockdown, first phase was pent-up demand. Second was that suddenly that it started petering off, Towards the weekend, though today we are still in the weekend, he saw that it is started to pick up, Too early, based on 1 week, we cannot predict for mid to long term, but definitely it is trending. So now I go on to last but not the least, Rocky Sharma ji. He is from Ludhiana, Punjab. He represents New Era Enterprises. Again, it is since around 22 to 25-year old business house, which represents envious iconic brands like Monte Carlo. He also represents Warner, and he is also associated with CMAI for, I guess, Punjab, J&K, Chandigarh, primarily up north, what we say, So he has a good insight, about the whole thing. And I request Dr. Hardik to play Rocky Sharma video.
Yes, sir.
अभी राइट नाउ लॉकडाउन में जैसे कुछ स्टेट्स में लॉकडाउन अभी आई थिंक फ्रॉम लास्ट 1 मंथ कुछ उनको टाइम रिलैक्सेशन मिला 4 आवर्स और मे बी 6 आवर्स. उसमें कस्टमर जो अभी मूव कर रहा है वो नेसेसिटी बाइंग के लिए कर रहा है, लाइक लॉन्च वेयर, ट्रैक पैंट्स, शॉर्ट्स एंड ऑल. बट अभी भी उसका जो बाइंग, बिकॉज मेरा भी काफी डिटेल से बात होता रहता है, उनका जो अभी भी बाइंग है, नॉर्मल बाइंग, वो 15% आ रहा है लॉन्च वेयर के अलावा, नॉट मोर देन दैट. एंड उसमें अभी थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा कस्टमर को. और बट अगेन ठीक है, अगर लॉन्च वेयर अच्छा बिक रहा है या शॉर्ट्स अच्छे बिक रहे हैं तो एक वैल्यू फॉर मनी, थोड़ा सेंसिटिव प्राइस में हम लोगों को प्लान करना चाहिए डेफिनेटली. प्रोडक्ट लाइक आई थिंक जितना भी ये है अपना, जैसे भी मैंने सीन फ्रॉम रिटेल के मास्क इंट्रोड्यूस हो रहा है या ग्लव्स हैं, फैशन ग्लव्स हैं, तो अभी चीज़ें ऐड हो रही हैं. बट इसमें हमारी रिटेल को इतना मेजर बेनिफिट नहीं मिलेगा. इसकी अगर इन फ्यूचर में कुछ बैक्टीरिया फ्री प्रोडक्ट लाइन्स कुछ मार्केट से इंट्रोड्यूस करे, कुछ नए प्रोडक्ट लाइन आए, तो डेफिनेटली हमारी रिटेल को काफ़ी हेल्प मिलेगा. बिकॉज मास्क में या ग्लव्स में या मतलब इन चीज़ों में हमारी रिटेल को इतना मेजर बेनिफिट नहीं मिलेगा. बेटर है जो मर्चेंडाइज वो ऑलरेडी कर रहे हैं उनको और अच्छे प्रोडक्ट्स में और अच्छा वो करें. बट मास्क या इसके अंदर आई एम नॉट बिलीविंग कि इसमें कुछ अच्छा कर पाएंगे. ठीक है, इट्स अ गुड वैल्यू एडिशंस, बट वो पॉकेट साइज जो रिटेल में बढ़ना चाहिए, इससे पॉकेट साइज इंक्रीज नहीं हो पाएगा. न्यू प्रोडक्ट लाइक इन वैल्यू फॉर मनी और गुड प्रोडक्ट लाइन, अ वेरी गुड प्राइस, ये मेजर थिंग, ये मेजरली ये मार्केट में ये चीज आगे एक अच्छा मूव करेगा. बिकॉज अभी देखिए क्या है कि कस्टमर का जो पॉकेट साइज है वो कम हो गया, बाइंग, उनका बाइंग पावर कम है. तो बाइंग को बढ़ाने के लिए इट्स टू अर्ली टू से एनीथिंग. हमारी इंडस्ट्री में काफी लोग ग्लव्स एंड मास्क मैन्युफैक्चर कर रहे हैं, बट उसमें कहीं भी उन्होंने ये मेंशन नहीं किया है कि इसको आपने आफ्टर यूज करने के बाद में इस वेस्ट को डिस्पोज ऑफ कैसे करना है. पहला क्वेश्चन जो रहेगा वो रामचंद्रन जी से रहेगा, बिकॉज रिटेल इज अ रिटेल गुरु, यू कैन से. रिटेल को कैसे हम आगे नेक्स्ट, देखिए फॉर नेक्स्ट 3 months के इट्स अ बिग चैलेंज फॉर रिटेल, बिकॉज वी आर बेसिकली नॉर्थ बेस्ड. तो हमारा एक सीजन समर्स ऑलमोस्ट खत्म हो गया, विंटर आने वाला है. ये डिटेल में हम कैसे आगे प्लान कर पाएंगे, बिकॉज समर्स भी है जो अभी मतलब नॉट मोर देन 20% क्लियरेंस अभी नहीं आया. वी हैविंग 80% स्टॉक्स है हमारी रिटेल में. वो कैसे प्लान करेंगे? तो डेफिनेटली इसके लिए एक हमारी रिटेल के लिए बहुत जरूरी पार्ट है कि वो कैसे आगे वर्कआउट, कैसे वो काम करें कि आगे वो विंटर भी प्लान कर रहे हैं. बिकॉज प्री विंटर इज नो मोर, तो राइट नाउ नोबडी इज, कोई भी मैन्युफैक्चरर जो है प्री विंटर के लिए फोकस नहीं कर रहा. तो विंटर इज द मेन सीजन. तो विंटर में कैसे प्लान करें, हमारा रिटेल भी कैसे प्लान करें. ऑलरेडी ही हैविंग अ स्टॉक इन अ समर्स, तो कितना समर में वो डिस्काउंट्स में कितना खत्म कर पाएंगे. इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट राइट नाउ. डिस्काउंट्स में भी कितना खत्म कर पाएंगे. प्लीज उनको रामचंद्र जी से मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट है, थोड़ा रिटेल में ये डेफिनेटली बताएं नेक्स्ट सीजन कैसे प्लान करेंगे, उसके ऑर्डर्स कैसे हों, उसको कैसे प्लान आउट किया जाए, क्योंकि जो इतना लॉकडाउन पीरियड में रिटेल का जो एक मेजर लॉस हुआ है वो कैसे कूप अप कर पाए उसमें जाके।
Thank you, Rocky ji. Wonderful inputs. The sense of underlying message which he is given is that today is the time, where word of mouth, because everybody is dropping in the dark. What will lead us towards the light is customer insight. So he says that seek consumers satisfaction level, because satisfied customer only can beget other satisfied customers, and that perhaps would become the language of your victory, So now this.
Salil, 1 second. I will request Shabani here to pitch in. She has to take sponsors' interest also, and then you can take forward the question answers, please. Shabani.
Okay, as we all know, I hope I'm audible to all of you. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. As we all know that, we, of course, all of us put together, we all are trying to see that how we can do our little bit from our side also in terms of, doing a little business. So we have CRM and Killer as our sponsors for this webinar. So I would humbly request Stuti Madam, if you can please play the AV of CRM and Killer once again for us, please.
Yes, ma'am.
I've chased every dream, weathered the storm. I know that this road will lead me home. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Stuti, can we have Killer, please?
Yes, ma'am. Just a moment.
Okay, thank you, Stuti. And now over to Salil.
Yeah. So before I get into the aisle of mining the questions, I think it is important to put out the preamble. How did we arrive at the questions? First source was, tier one was the inquisitiveness of the panelists asking the esteemed keynote speakers. Level 2 was wherein we had one question, that those who were registering, we wanted to ask them that what are you looking forward to, if you have any inquisitiveness, kindly come forward so that we know what is going to be required and what is being wanted and desired. Third level was that you can see continuously people are contributing, so I am feeling overwhelmed. So first thing first, to place it on record, first is that panelist Mahesh Badula from Telangana, he had asked a direct question to Kamalji. Kamalji, the question goes like this: industry is facing uncertainty all across. So as a manufacturer, kindly share your perspective, A, as a scenario building, B, as you are trying to get into production, even if in a dimpering manner, what is it going to be? And C, the issues around revolving around labor uncertainty, because reverse migration has been the reality of the day. So kindly throw light on this.
So very, difficult to answer this question, but I'll just share, what our experience has been and what we are looking to do. So when this COVID-19 hit us around the middle of March, as an individual, I realized that this is going to get escalated from here. And I felt that if we would go into some kind of a lockdown at early stages, it would really help our country. And it was like there was telepathy between me and Modi ji, and he heard what I had to say or what my thoughts were. I used to share this with our team members. And very soon, on the 24th, the nation went into lockdown, and we had only around 300 cases at that time. So we thought we had everything well under control. So as an organization,
Yeah, Kamalji, please continue. You're audible to us.
Yeah, okay. Now, I said that at that time, we had no idea as to how long this would, continue. We thought that we would have this under control because we had gone into such a strict lockdown that everything would come under control pretty quickly. But to our dismay, that didn't happen, and it kept on rising. And even today, I feel though the lockdown is slowly getting relaxed, of course, the lockdown continues, but we've been on an angle of growth, which is slower than probably most other countries. But I feel that we haven't seen the peak yet. So it's still very unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen and what the future has in store for us. But one thing is for sure, that it's been a very, very, very long, stretched lockdown. And of course, I hope our government has prepared itself for spikes in cases that may happen in future, because that was the prime reason, I believe, for the lockdown. Because at the end of the day, it's herd immunity that only seems to be the way forward. We don't know whether a vaccine will ever come out. And if it does, it's at least a year from today. So up until then, we don't know how many times this may happen again. It's a long drawn battle that we have to fight. And it's definitely not going to end quickly. Now for that, we have to take some really harsh decisions, each one of us. And I think this is the time when our past will either haunt us or bless us. Because it depends on the type of dealings that you have had and the type of conduct that you have had in the past years with all your business associates, whether it's your all stakeholders, whether it's your supplier, whether it's your employee, or whether it's your customer, because your dealings with them is what going to hold you in good stead, because there is no one who can get through with this without being hurt. So everyone, each one's going to have to take the pain. We have to hold each other's hand and somehow get through this crisis. So I think people have had enough, discussions on these as to, what needs to be done. You need to conserve cash. You need to try and convert your inventory into cash as soon as possible. You need to try and manage your production for autumn winter 20. You need to see how you can clear your stocks without going on very heavy discounts and damaging the demand for, fresh goods in future. So it's a battle that you have to live every day with. You're going to have to think on your feet. There is no solution that can be given today that, this is what you do and that is what you do in such an uncertain period. As we are talking today, we don't know, we might go into lockdown 2 months from now again. So no prediction can work here. We have to think on our feet, do everything that we can to cut down our costs, to try and, be ready for any kind of problems that may occur in the future, and be able to take people with us and get through with this. We'll have to be resilient. We'll have to do everything that it takes to kind of survive this. And yes, unfortunately, it's a tough period. So people who are walking on thin ice will find it difficult. But I'm sure by and large, we are a very hopeful species. The human race is a very, very hopeful race and a resilient one at that. So I'm sure, all of us will get through with this. It just depends on who gets through it with the minimum amount of injuries. That's about it. And whenever we, overcome this, I'm sure that the future is bright.
Thank you so much. Now I'll try to put another cap, I'm trying to be a mouthpiece to the trade audience, which is the cause of existence, having spared their precious time, and they are consistently being with us. Question goes to Rajkumar Jainji, Bonzor. Industry is facing challenges restarting clothing production, which partially Kamalji also said, presently seeking the opportunity amid a disaster, a lengthy lockdown, and potentially slow recovery from COVID-19 pandemic. Jessica, please suggest way forward and what could be the forecast out of your rich experience? Please unmute yourself, Jessica. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah. So thank you, Saljit. In fact, these have been unprecedented times wherein things came in surprise. And initially, when the lockdown was started up to 31st of March, we weren't aware that it will go on so long, which is happening. And still, whether it is going to complete on 31st of May or 30th of May, or will get extended into certain areas, I'm sure not all of the country will open on this month end, which is tomorrow. It will get extended into certain areas, especially the West and South. So now the major challenge is, if the migrant workers would have gone back to their hometowns in the initial phases of the lockdown, the things would have been different. Into the far off states, because major states providing the labors are UP, Bihar, and Orissa. And the laborers are still struggling to go back. 100% of them have not been able to go back, and there is a big challenge. And the way everybody has seen, the way these people have struggled to reach their homes or trying to go home. So once this opens up, I am of the opinion that especially the far off states, far off from these labor-centric states, will have a challenge for some time or longer time to have the working people back. That is one side of the manufacturing base. The other side is the demand. The demand how will it evolve? As one of the distributors said, that 50-60% of the sales from the shops which have opened up has come up, is a very promising figure. I also estimate that this year, if we are able to achieve 60% of the business, is a good achievement. I would like to put it especially one thing for the my retail brothers. कि अगर हम लोग एशियन कंट्रीज में पर्टिकुलरली जाते हैं, थाईलैंड में या चाइना में या मलेशिया में, तो वहाँ जो एक्सपीरियंस रिटेल में जाके हमको होता है, जो एग्रेशन, पॉजिटिव एग्रेशन होता है शॉपकीपर लेडी का, कि once you enter the shop, the customer is satisfied, happy and returning with the goods out of the shop. ये aggressive attitude लाना शॉपिंग के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया है. मतलब the retail front cannot have a laid back attitude किसी भी हालत में. So ये सब चीजों का मिक्स जो है डिसाइड करेगा कि हमारा फ्यूचर क्या होगा. When I talk to people in China, wherein they opened up 1.5 months ago, they opened the retail also. So they are back to the normal business. What they say, that the business is as usual and nothing has changed. So which gives a very पॉजिटिव थॉट की सब ठीक हो जाएगा, especially for the articles which are winter centric, because 60% of the garmenting sales happens during the winter season due to the marriages, due to the climate. So वो अभी हमारे सामने आना बाकी है. We have not lost all. So it seems that August onwards चीजें कंट्रोल होंगी, सितंबर से बिजनेस वापस आएगा. तो आई एम वेरी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक कि चीजें अच्छी सही हमको मिलेगी इस सीजन में.
Thank you, Rajkumar ji. Next question, I'll pose it to Bobby ji. Status quo. Bobby ji, the question goes like this. What are post-COVID customer new aspirations? Emerging or not too emerging, you know? And is she more open to experimenting with fashion today? Because you are more into the experimental fashion. That's why I thought I'll forward it to you.
Salil ji, I think what all of us need to understand today is that customers who are coming out are only buying needy products. They're not trying to explore anything new at the moment. So we don't have customers for explored products or anything like which is more fashionable. And I think we all need to understand, if we try to find out answer, you know, what how the trend is going to be, how the fashion is going to be for the next few months. I think nobody is going to be able to give you the right answer to this, because there is no trend of fashion which is going to work for the next few months. I think what is very important for all of us is that we stick to the basics at the moment, and what and how the customer is going to demand is something what a retailer is going to experience, and that is what the experience he is going to share it with us, that customers are demanding what kind of products. So I don't think, you know, people over here, unless and until they are moving freely, unless and until they are allowed to move freely like the way we used to move earlier, they are not going to explore too much of fashion. Most of us are going to stay at home. Most of us are working from home. Even if we are allowed, we would be just going to our offices and come back home. So I don't think, you know, we are going to explore too much on products right now. I will just go and buy the basics. And I think my advice is to all my retailer friends is just that let's stick to basics for some time, and let's not try to make products or sell products which are going to be very risky at the moment. So because demand, from the experience of last 2.5 weeks, what we have seen, the demand is only for products that are needed, products that are like overworn in the last 2 months. People are not trying to experiment too much. So I think let's stick to basics, more of value-driven products. That's what my idea would be.
Thank you so much. Then question next goes to Akhil ji. Here I'm trying to address the question in two capacities. Point number one, he being perhaps youngest of all, you know, I think so, or maybe amongst youngest. Secondly, he himself is a professional. And third, he belongs to, I think he is third, if I am not mistaken. So I'm trying to pitch a slightly more, I would say, you know, technical question towards him, you know. The question goes
yes, please.
Yes, Akhil. The question goes like this. Do you really think there is a need to restart virtuous cycle of demand and supply cycle? Something called a balancing act. Now I'll try to put it in the equation, you know. When I say demand and supply equation, controlled supply equals to supply correction. When I say price correction, it actually equals to demand creation, because economics is all about supply correction and demand correction. So which side of the debate you are? Please.
See, I am on the side of, you know, supply correction. What's happened of lately, and we've been seeing for the last 2, 3, 4 years. जो मैं इसको ना नॉर्मल भाषा में कहता हूँ कि ना हमारे मालों की इज्जत कम हो गई थी, because abundance of product was there. So, you know, you are producing more, you want to sell more, you are discounting more, customer is enjoying more. So कहीं ना कहीं एक cycle ये है जो वापस correction mode के ऊपर आया है. For example, as a retailer, as a manufacturer and retailer both, तो मैंने इस टाइम अपनी प्रोडक्शन को इतना स्क्वीज डाउन किया है that I still make my margins. My turnover might take a hit about 30-32%, but then my margins, my EBITDA has to be quite similar. बहुत controlled EBITDA होना चाहिए मेरा. So कहीं ना कहीं ये demand correction जब तक नहीं होगी, and probably इस बार अगर सब retailers की बात करी जाए तो everybody has cut down on the inventories for summer. They shifted the summer inventories to summer 21. They have cut down on inventories of autumn winter 20 and focusing more on winter wear. सो कहीं ना ये एक करेक्शन करने का हमें मौका मिला है, एंड हाइब्रिड मॉडल्स, मैन्युफैक्चरर्स एंड रिटेलर्स अगर इस मॉडल तक को करेक्ट कर लेंगे, so probably D21 would be very good.
Thank you, Khilji.
Can Salil, can I ask the last question? Which was actually addressed by Rocky Sharma to the Guru Raju Babu. But now since Akhilji, you are into winter wear products, he addressed the right question that we have not settled with the summer inventory, and pre-winter collection is not being discussed at all, and we are entering into winter phase by the time the whole country is fully active. How does a retailer handle this situation? My question is to you because you are equally involved in winter wear products here. Akhil ji.
Correct. So yes sir. So हम लोगों ने देखिए, हम लोगों ने as a manufacturer और with allied brands, everything we have been discussing. So summer जिसका भी वाइट था वो रियलिटी है, बट फिर भी काफी करेक्शन हुआ है, एंड अ लॉट ऑफ समर मर्चेंडाइज हैज बीन शिफ्टेड टू समर 21. सो करंटली जो समर का जो बहुत बड़ा स्टेक था हम सब ब्रांड्स के ऊपर, दैट हैज रिड्यूस्ड. यस, द इन्वेंटरी साइकिल हैज गॉन अप बिकॉज जो प्रोडक्ट हमने आज बनाया था या हमारे WIPs में था, दैट प्रोडक्ट हैज बीन शिफ्टेड टू समर 21. बट वी आर वेरी होपफुल दैट वी विल बी sharing it that at full price. Autumn winter is a very uncertain season. It has been uncertain seasons for past few years. और इस टाइम हर बंदा उसको करेक्ट करने के मोड के ऊपर था. From North India, as Rocky Sharma ji wanted to ask, because North India हम देख रहे हैं that this time the Shraddh period is extended. So the Navratras starting from 1st of November, and that is the time when the actual business also starts booming for either the ethnic wear or the winter wear or allied products. So कहीं ना कहीं ये जो हमारे 4-5 महीने हैं ये सब करेक्शन फेज में ही चल रहे हैं, and everybody wants to play a little slow. For example, हमने जब projections करी थी for lockdown 4.0, हम लोगों ने May को wipe out कर दिया था अपने business के अंदर से. So but whatever we are getting or whatever operations we are doing today, obviously there's an expense to it, but then ये जब तक trial नहीं करते हम लोग जून के लिए अपने आप को prepare ही नहीं कर पाते. So probably now when probably the brands or the retailers would start their USS mid-June or last week of June, so we will be better equipped, better prepared to service the customer in a better way.
बॉबी जी, आप क्या कहेंगे? आई थिंक आपका भी कुछ मर्चेंडाइज विंटर को एड्रेस करता है, तो आप जरा इससे कुछ लाइट थ्रो कीजिए.
I think I like to add few more things. One is that when we talk about our retailers and we talk about everybody in particular, one question that everybody wants an answer to is कि ये सब चीजें कब ठीक होने वाली है, and when are things going to remain normal. So I think if the situation at what we are, I think never ever anybody who exists in this universe today has ever experienced this. So I don't think anybody will be able to give the right answer to this. And I feel for everybody, all the retailer friends, all the manufacturers, I think we should stop even asking answers for this. We are all experienced people in this business, and I think we have faced many challenges. Most of us have started businesses with very small shops. We have started with very small manufacturing capacities. So I think we have overcome most of the things. Similar way, this is a challenge. Obviously, this challenge has taken us back 3-4 years back, and I don't think it is right to today even look at numbers. It is very important for us to live this moment and take it as in how it comes to us. So when we come to about winter and new projections, see, if you look at our experience and all, whatever we are going to do, these are all projections. So it can be right, it can be wrong. It's just that we should not look at what is the real opportunity of the business, but we don't want to miss on even little opportunity. So I think all of us are preparing for winters with little opportunity. If any of us is trying to be very aggressive at this moment, I don't suggest that is the right way of doing things. And definitely, what we are seeing, the scenario that we are seeing today, I feel these lockdowns, or not even if the lockdowns are not extended, the normalcy of the business will not come to a reasonable level for the next 1 year, or at least till the next summers. So unless and until we are not again, I will try to reiterate that unless and until we are not allowed to move the way we were moving earlier, our consumption will not be normal. Businesses for all will be affected. Businesses will come to a level of 50 to 60% for everybody. That is very important for all the retailers, for all the manufacturers to be safe. Only in terms of merchandise also, let's not try and experiment anything. Just talk things and sell things as and when the demand comes, and not to over experiment with things. So it's just a suggestion from my end that today, like we are all talking about loungewear and other stuff. Definitely, why there is a demand for these products is because we have seen people wearing only these products for the last 2.5 months. So there's an obvious demand for these products. Only when we are openly allowed to move or socially allowed to move, we will start asking for formals or other products. So I think let's not look at answers for this. Let's this is an experience that we have to go through it, and let's live with it, and let's act as and when time comes.
बहुत practical views share किए बॉबी जी. Salil, if you allow, I will ask Kamal ji.
Just one
more thing, please.
Before signing off, I would like to regret that there was a lot of inquisitiveness. Scores of questions were there.
Can I add something?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I want to just go out of the context, but only if you allow me. But it's something for our retail and manufacturers only. I have a feeling, when the biggest trouble, the businesses, they feel is more of the liquidity crunch, of the cash crunch in the business. I think this is a very important point that needs to be addressed. And this liquidity crunch can only be resolved when we have customer for our products. And so it's not, so when we are, as a manufacturer, we are selling to distributors on credit, we are selling to retailers on credit. So it's very important, that the liquidity has to start from the retail end. So it is just my humble suggestion to all the retailer friends, and I'm very thankful to all the retailers who have participated so well in this, that we have very limited customers today. So it's if the retailers can come up and start paying the distributors and the manufacturers, I feel our industry will revive sooner than other industries. So it's just a humble suggestion that business is not going to remain so difficult, but we might make it very difficult. So I just feel, collectively, this is not something that as an individual company or as an individual, anybody can do something of it. But collectively, we can do a lot, and collectively, we can improvise our industry, and we can come out of this situation as soon as possible, and maybe better than other industries. And only it can start when we have customers for our products. So retailers is the point where who directly interacts with the customer, who sells to the customer. So it's just a humble suggestion and a request to all the retailers. Let's all of us work on it very collectively. And I would suggest retailers, please come up. Brands and manufacturers have always been very helpful to you. They have always given you the discounts. They have always given you stock corrections. But this is the time when all of us need support of retailers. So it's just a suggestion, and it is out of the context, but this is reality.
Can Salil, now I ask a last word from Kamal ji quickly before asking Shabani to deliver vote of thanks. Yeah, Kamal ji, yeah. I'm asking, would you like to have some last word quickly on the subject which we have discussed so far?
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for inviting me here and allowing me to be a part of this, the esteemed co-panelists. And I think everyone has shared their views on the way forward, and we all need to be more responsible. I think even as human beings, I think this COVID has kind of pressed a reset button in all our lives. I mean, we are learning to so many different ways of living, of enjoying different things, staying at home, like I said, learning to work from home, and it's a very, very unprecedented and unexpected event that has occurred in all our lives, and all of us, some with a little more pain, some with a little less pain, but however, each one is having to go through pain, and eventually, like I said, we all will get through this. However, we all need to be positive and keep that state of mind, and help each other and get through with this. And I'm very, very sure that we all will.
Thank you. Shaboni? You are mute. Shaboni, you're mute.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just saying that we went through a fantastic insight on the various topics that we discussed today in terms of the product category and what should be the next step forward and how should we take it forward. And a lot of insight was given in terms of after post COVID-19, the store, the employees working over there, their hygiene and all that. So it gave us a lot of insight. I would thank all of you on behalf of DFU Publications that you all took out your valuable time and you have given in your very, very insightful and valuable comments. And I'm sure the industry will gain a lot of understanding, a lot of help from these conversations that we had. I look forward that next time when there is something that is pertaining to the points that we have with what you are doing in your business, we will certainly want you to come forward and participate once again. And with that request, I thank all of you once again, and thank you for being a part.